Look, you are probably paying $20 a month for ChatGPT right now. But what if I told you that you can run AI models that are just as good, completely free, completely private, and right on your own laptop, with no internet connection required? By the end of this video, you will know exactly which 5 models to download and how to get them running in under 10 minutes. INTRO, the open source community, has been shipping models at an insane pace in 2026. We now have models you can run on a standard laptop that match GPT-4 on reasoning benchmarks. No API keys. No monthly subscriptions. No sending your data to some server you do not control. And the tools to run these have gotten so simple that you do not need to be a programmer. I have tested dozens of local AI models, and today I am giving you the 5 that actually work. Why run AI locally? Before we get to the models, here is a stat that should make you uncomfortable. A Stanford study found that over 60% of companies using cloud AI APIs are accidentally leaking sensitive data through their prompts. Every time you paste your code or business strategy into a cloud chatbot, that data is being stored and potentially used to train the next version. Running AI locally means your data never leaves your machine. It also means no rate limits, no downtime, and no surprise price hikes. Once you experience AI that works offline, you will never want to go back. Model 1 Llama 4, the easy start. Let us start with the easiest model to set up. Meta released Llama 4 earlier this year, and it is the most polished local AI experience available. The 8 billion parameter version runs smoothly on any laptop with 16 gigs of RAM. You download one file, point LM Studio at it, and you have a fully functional ChatGPT alternative running entirely on your machine. For coding, writing, and general questions, Llama 4 scores within 5% of GPT-4 on reasoning benchmarks, and the response speed is nearly instant. If you only download one model from this video, make it Llama 4. Model 2 Mistral Nemo, the coding beast. Next is the model that developers are losing their minds over. Mistral Nemo is a 12 billion parameter model built specifically for code generation. In head-to-head tests, it outperforms GitHub Copilot on complex multi-file programming tasks. What makes it special is the context window. It processes up to 128,000 tokens, so you can drop in an entire codebase and ask it to refactor everything at once. It runs comfortably on 32 gigs of RAM. If you write code for a living, this model alone saves you $20 a month on Copilot. Model 3 MiniMax M3, the new contender. Here is where things get interesting. MiniMax M3 launched just weeks ago, and it is already being called the best open source model ever released. This thing is multimodal. It understands text and images natively without needing a separate vision model. In benchmarks, it beats Claude Opus on complex reasoning while being 50 times cheaper to run. It is fully open source with a permissive license, so you can fine-tune it on your own data. On a laptop with a decent GPU, M3 runs at reading speed or faster. The gap between open source and proprietary AI has officially vanished. Model 4, Gemma 3, Google's secret weapon. Google quietly released Gemma 3 and most people missed it. That is a mistake. Gemma 3 is built on the same research that powers Google's most advanced internal models, but designed for consumer hardware. The 27 billion parameter version fits on a laptop with 32 gigs of RAM and delivers reasoning quality rivaling Gemini Ultra. Where Gemma 3 really shines is instruction following. It does exactly what you ask without wandering off topic. For research, summarization, and structured output, Gemma 3 is incredibly reliable. Model 5, DeepSeek V4, the heavyweight. And now for the model that feels like actual magic. DeepSeek V4 is the most powerful open source model in existence. It uses a mixture of experts architecture, over 600 billion total parameters, but only activates about 40 billion at a time. That means you get the raw intelligence of GPT-5 on hardware that costs under $2,000. For creative writing, complex analysis, and multi-step reasoning, nothing in the open source world comes close. You need at least 64 gigs of RAM and a decent GPU, but if you have the hardware, DeepSeek V4 is like having a PhD-level research assistant inside your laptop. How to start in 10 minutes. Here is the 10-minute setup guide. Step 1. Download LM Studio from lmstudio.ai, free on Windows, Mac, and Linux. Step 2. Search for the model name Llama 4, Mistral Nemo, MiniMax M3, Gemma 3, or DeepSeek V4. Step 3. Pick the GGUF version with a quantization that fits your RAM. The rule of thumb is pick a model about 70% of your available RAM. Step 4. Hit download, wait a few minutes, then click load. That is it. You now have a private AI assistant running entirely on your machine with no one watching what you ask. The hidden benefit here is the benefit of local AI that nobody talks about. When you run models locally, you can combine them. Use Llama 4 for quick questions, switch to Mistral Nemo for coding, fire up MiniMax M3 for multimodal reasoning, and bring in DeepSeek V4 for the truly hard problems. No cloud AI service offers this: a panel of AI experts, each specialized for different tasks, all running simultaneously on your machine. Once you experience this, using a single cloud chatbot feels like trying to build a house with only a hammer. Here is what I want you to do right now. Download LM Studio. Pick one model, start with Llama 4 if you are new. Experience what it feels like to have a truly private AI assistant that answers instantly with no internet connection. Then come back and drop a comment telling me which model you chose and how it performed. I read every comment in the first 48 hours. If this helped you, smash that subscribe button. Tomorrow I am covering how to fine-tune these models on your own data so they learn your writing style and your preferences. You do not want to miss that one. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.